Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Study with Entomologist. We are back again with the IPM series and today we will solving the rest of the question. So stay tuned and don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel. So let's jump right in. So here is the first question. The first commercialized spore-based formulation, so that is the sporin 102 strain is effective against the Coleopteran. So here the option A, B, C, all these are effective against the Coleopteran species. 103 coffee berry borer introduced into the India from, so it introduced from the Sri Lanka. 104 incubation period of BT, so that is the 2 to 3 days. 105 example of super BT, so super BT is the D option. 106 most successful isolate to of BT subspecies Crustacea is, that is the HD1. 107 which insect has developed field resistance to the BT, so that is the DBM. 108 which is the obligate spore forming bacterium, so that is the Bacillus populi. 109 first country to commercialize transgenic crop, China. 110 first broad attempt to classify insect virus proposed by Holmes. 111 transgenic crop that occupies maximum area in the world, soybean. 112 in India BT cotton was released for commercial cultivation in, so in the year 2002. 113th question, GEAC come under the Ministry of, so it comes under the Ministry of Environment and Forest. 114 total prohibition of import of certain kind of infected material from particular region known as embargo. 115 farmer field school started for the first time in Indonesia. 116 highest area of cultivation of transgenic plant is for herbicide tolerance. 117 polyhedral NPV comes under baculoviridae. 118 CPV infect, so it infected the cytoplasm. 119th question, dash is added with NPV as UV protectant, so that is the charcoal. 120 one larval equivalent is equal to, so it always equal to 6 into 10 the power 9 POBs. 121 dose of NPV for Spodoptera litura, so that is the 250 to 500 larvae per hectare. 122 granulosis virus GV is effective against early shoot borer. 123 tree top disease is caused due to NPV. 124 pink ball worm introduced to India from USA. 125 time theory of biological control was given by Clausen. 126 first synthetic chemical Bodex mixture. 127 dimethyl phthalate is used as a repellent against mosquito. 128 dash has a repellent action against the termite, that is the trichlorobenzene. 129 trimidlure is used as attractant for, so for the Mediterranean fruit fly. 130 question, Commonwealth Institute of Biological Control CIBC situated at Trinidad. 131 which practice reduce sweet potato weevil, so timely harvesting. 132 trap crop of marigold in tomato attracts the Heliothis armigera. 133 question, concept of ETL and EIL given by the Stern et al. 134 the theory of natural regulation of population based on genetic feedback mechanism proposed by the Pimentel. 135 white sticky trap are used to attract flea beetles and bug. 136 blue sticky trap are used to attract, so answer is thrips. 137 nectarless cotton has negative impact on, so has a negative impact on the pink bollworm. 138 which chemical in sorghum is a feeding deterrent of the Locusta migratoria dhurin, which is present in the sorghum. 139 in cold storage of fruit and vegetable temperature is maintained to kill fruit fly, so the temperature should be between 1 to 2. 140 Sterile insect technique successfully employed for the control of melon fruit fly in so which island? So the answer is island of Rota. 141. Use of resistance variety in the IPM is an example of cultural control. 142. Which of the following is not a mechanical control of pest suppression? Handpicking. 143. Digging of trenches around the field is useful for eradicating for locust, red hairy caterpillar, grasshopper. So all of these are the correct option here. 144. The efficiency of pheromonal action depend on, so it depend on all volatility of the compound, rate of diffusion, stability in the air. So all of these. 145. The National Center for Integrated Pest Management NCPIM is located at, so it is located at the New Delhi. Condition in which adult possessing larval character known as, so D option metathetelly. 147. A rhinoceros beetle can be picked out of the hole with the help of crooked hook made of iron. This is type of which control? So it is the mechanical control. 148. Egg parasitoid belongs to, so the belong to all of these are the correct families that belong to egg parasitoid family. 149. Which of the following laboratory host is used for the multiplication of egg parasitoid? So rice meal moth. 150. Which one of the following is the most threatening to the rice meal moth mass multiplication? So that is the B option, Elphetobaius diaparinus. 151. NCIPM established in 1988. 152. Establishment of the Central Plant Protection Station related with the DPPQS. 153. Agenda 21 related with the, so it is related with the Global IPM Facility. 154. Cooperative Research Center for Tropical Pest Management initiated by the Australian government. 155. IPM Working Group established in 1990. 156. Organization that promoted IPM during the 1960s. So that is the FAO. 157. The pilot project on IPM conducting during the 1975 to 1980. 158. Pest surveillance activities in India began in 1980. 159. A parasitic species grow parasitically on other parasitic species. This phenomena is known as the hyperparasitism. 160. Sanjo scale has been successfully controlled in India by the importation of the Encarsia species. B option. 161. Parasitoid of woolly apple aphid, Erysioma lanigerum. So that is the Aphelinus mali. 162. Dash is effectively controlled by the nuclear polyhedral virus. So all of these. 163. Dash is effective on a root grub. So Metarhizium anisople. 164. Kilonus black bunny is an egg larval parasitoid of potato tuber moth. 165. Cassava mealybug in Africa successfully controlled by importation and augmentation of the Aponogyrus lopezi. 166. 166. Cassava mealybug in Africa successfully controlled by importation and augmentation of Epidinocaresis lopezi from the Paraguay. A option. 167. First successfully attempt to utilize the biological control involved the importation of Vadalia beetle. 168. The All India Coordinate Research Project on Biological Control of Crop Pest and Weed, that is the ECRIP BC, started in, so it is started in the 1977. 169. Zygogramma bicolorata introduced for the control of the Parthenium grass, also found to be pest of the sunflower. 170. GEP lies well above the DB and EIL, known as dash pest. So that is the key pest. 171. Wind tunnel used for, so it used for the pheromonal studies. 172. A strain of Trichogramma chilonis that has developed resistance to dash in India. So for the endosulfan, there is a strain endogram. 173. The first record of an insect disease caused by the fungal pathogen Metarhizium anisople. 174. National enemy of the mite, so that is the A option, Amblysius cucumeris. 175. Natural enemy of the lantana camera. This lantana camera is the weed. So for this, all of these are the natural enemy to control the population of the lantana camera. 176. Natural enemy of the prickly pear weed. So here the correct option is Dactylopius opensii. 177. Bacillus populi, mass multiplied on populi japonica. 178. Which of the following is a commercial formulation of the Bacillus populi? So, Doom. 179. Which of the following is a commercial formulation of the BT variety Galleria? So, Spicturine is the commercial product. 180. Mica is a commercial formulation of Hirstella thompsoni. 181. Dash is repellent to the mosquito. So here, all of from the all of these, sorry, dimethyl phthalate is the correct option. 182. Dash is the chitin synthesis inhibitor. So all of these are the correct option. 183. The term the third generation pesticide referred to the juvenile hormone. 184. A juvenile hormone analog. So that is the hydroprene, methoprene, juvabion, all of these are the correct option here. 185. Cosmoluril released by the banana corn weevil. 186. The type of pheromone in red palm weevil. So that is the aggregation pheromone. 187. Dash is used to measure the behavior of the insect toward the odor source. So both A and B are the correct option here. 188. Dash is the chemosterilant. So all of these are the chemosterilant. 189. The phenomena of foracy observed in the Scilonidae. 190. The minimum period to given for the assessment of effectiveness of a biocontrol agent is 3 to 4 year is the correct option here. 91. When the larva molt into the pupa, the concentration of juvenile or hormone decreases. 192. The term fourth generation pesticide referred to the anti-juvenile hormone. 193. Amendment of the DIP Act done in the year 1992. 194. Potato pest that has gained entry in India is potato tuber moth. 195. The National Plant Protection Organization for India is DPPQS. 196. The National Biodiversity Authority NBA is located at Chennai. 197. The word quarantine derived from the Latin word quarantum, which means 40. 198. Which of the following insect pest is not present in India? So all of these. 199. The compulsory fumigation of imported cotton bale is necessary to prevent introduction of cotton bollweevil. 200. Which of the following insect pest is domestic quarantine importance? So all of these. 201. Repellent oil present in odomers. So that is the citronella oil. 202. Which chemical is known as apple factor? So C option is the correct. 203. Which of the following is a correct order regarding phase of crop classified by the Smith RF in the year 1969? So the correct series is C option: subsistence, exploitation, crisis, disaster, and at the last integrated control. 204. Dash stage is the most vulnerable in insect life cycle that is highly radiosensitive. Egg. 205. Biological control of insect pest and weed book was written by the Paul D. Beck. 206. Water hyacinth controlled by the C option is the correct here. 207. International Organization for Biocontrol of Noxious Animal and Plant is located at Switzerland. B option here is the correct. So 208 question. Chelonas blackburni is a natural enemy of the potato tuber moth. 209. The first description of the cultural control, that is the manipulation of date sowing. 2010. Intraspecific parasitism is also known as autoparasitism. 211. Intraspecific competition also known as multiparasitism. 212. Which of the following parasitoid is harmful? So secondary parasitoid. 213. The term parasitoid was coined by the Reiter. 214. The book Principle of Insect Pathology was written by the Steinhaus. 215. Lorsch disease is caused by the rickettsia. 216. Era of traditional approaches. So that is the ancient 1938. 207. Era of pesticide. So it is between 1939 to 1975. 218. Era of IPM 1976 onward. 219, the first definition of integrated control given by Stern et al. 220, the term integrated control coined by the Bartlett, nodal agency for issuing import permit in India, NBPGR, phytosanitary certificate for the planting material is issued by the exporting country. Study of economic decision level termed as bioeconomics. The book Handbook of Economic Entomology for South India was written by the Iyer 1938. Pest population that produce incremental damage equal to the cost of preventing damage is EIL. Courtney-Cushnie scale Iceria purchasei is originated from Australia. Dash is the amount of injury that could be produced by one pest through its complete life cycle. Injury equivalent. In general, minor pests cause loss of 5 to 10%. Fire blight of apple and pear, Irvina amylovora, is originated from the England. Woolly apple aphid is originated from Europe. Destructive Insect and Pest Act (DIPA) was passed on which year? So 3rd February 1914. 232, the Insecticide Act 1968 passed by the Parliament on 2nd September 1968. Insecticide Act enforced throughout the country with effect from 1st August 1970. India is free from which pest? So here from the option we can see all of these are the correct. 235, light trap is which type of the control? So it is the physical control. 236, the first well planned and successful biological control attempt was undertaken during 237, during modern times. Dash from India was imported in 1762 for the control of locust in Mauritius. So that is the Meena. 238, Sanjo scale became the first documented case of insecticide resistance in 1914. First insect growth regulator Dash was registered for commercialized use in USA. Methoprene. The concept of push-pull strategy was proposed by the Pike et al. B option. 241, who developed the first transgenic plant? M. Weck. 242, Dr. Hans R. Herren awarded the World Food Prize for developing and implementing the world's largest biocontrol project for cassava mealyworm that had almost destroyed the entire cassava crop of Africa. During which year? So from the option 1995 is the correct option here. 243, designated airport with quarantine station located at Varanasi. Genetic Engineering Approval Committee renamed as Genetic Engineering Appraisal Committee in 2010. Carlson and Butenandt identified the first insect sex pheromone for silkworm moth in 1959. R.H. Pinter published his classic book Insect Resistance in Crop Plant in which year? So 1951 is the year. 247, the first successful large-scale biological control of a weed was done in 1926. 248, Cotton Pest Act was informed in Madras state in which year? So in 1911. 249, in 1855, who reported that the role of ladybird beetle, green lacewing, and other predaceous insect in the control of insect pest of the crop? So that scientist was Fitch. 250, the Vadalia beetle introduced into California from the Australia. 251 white sticky trap used against the all of these red mite bugs stable fly. 252 pest with GEP far below EIL, so subeconomic pest. 253 trichogramma species can be attracted to dash color sticky trap, so here the correct option is white. Statement 1. The crop rotation are not beneficial against polyphagous pest. Statement 2. In 2006, Japan has lifted the ban on import of mangoes on the condition of fruit are subjected to vapor heat treatment. So from the option here we can see these both statement are the correct. So A is the correct option. 255 statement 1 the lowest level of injury where the damage can be measured is called as ETL. Statement 1. Statement 2 here the mean value of pest density around which the pest population tend to fluctuate is GEP. So here we can see statement 1 is incorrect but statement 2 is correct. So from the option we can see D is the correct option. 256 the statement 1 the grain threshold is expressed in kg per hectare, and the statement 2 says that EIL is expressed as insect per hectare. So here we can see both the statement are correct, so correct option is A. 257 Statement 1 the concept of ETL and EIL was given by the Pedigo and Higley. Statement 2 the concept of environmental EIL was proposed by the Stern et al. So from the option we can see both the statement are incorrect. So the correct option is B. 258 Statement 1 the pest which is native to given area and occur year after year is endemic pest. Statement 2 the pest which occur regularly at a particular season or time in severe form is epidemic pest. So we can see that the statement 1 is correct but the statement 2 is incorrect. So from the option we can see correct option C. 259 Statement 1 the prediction of pest incidence or outbreak based on information obtained from pest surveillance is prognosis. Statement 2 anticipation of pest problem before they occur is forecasting. So we can see statement 1 is incorrect but statement 2 is correct. So correct option is D. 260 statement 1 constant watch on the population dynamic of pest is known as forecasting. Statement 2 the prediction of pest incidence or outbreak based on information obtained from pest is known as pest surveillance. So both the statement are incorrect, so option B is correct here. 261 statement 1 metaldehyde is used as a repellent against snail and slug. Statement 2 pyrethrum is an antefidant to Glossina species. So here statement 1 is incorrect, okay, but statement 2 is correct, so the correct option is D. 262 statement 1 plant quarantine ordered 2003 was effective from 1st January 2004. Statement 2 in 1949 for the first time DPPQS started its quarantine activities at Bombay seaport. So from the option we can see both these statements are correct, so A is the correct option. 263 the statement 1 PRA is a phytosanitary measure typically done by importing country. Here statement 1 is correct. Statement 2 generally risks are more with the introduction of vegetative propagule than true seed. So statement 2 is also correct, so correct option is A. Match mechanical control. So from the option we can see mechanical control is the use of rat trap, okay. legal control, phytosanitary, physical control, cold air treatment, and cultural control. C is the correct option. 266 ETL. So ETL is the average population density of insect over a long period of time. EIL, population density at which control measure should be applied. GEP, lowest population at which the pest will cause economic damage. DB is the lowest level of injury that can be measured. So correct option is D. 267 regular pest. So regular pest is the which occur regularly and confined mostly to the particular area. Occasional pest occur most frequently and close association. Endemic pest. So endemic pest is the which occur in a severe form in a region at a particular season. D, epidemic pest. So occur infrequently and not close association. So correct option is A. 268 potential pest. So potential pest GP lies below the ETL and does not cross EIL even under the favorable condition. And severe pest EIL is below GEP. Sporadic pest under favorable condition appear in an epidemic form, and perennial pest EIL is close to GEP. So correct option is C. So thank you so much for watching. So please like, share and subscribe our channel.